Yes, we are live. Good evening. What now, friends? We are back after a 3-week break because we've been refreshing ourselves and thinking about the wonderful things we want to bring you. And what we've learned so far is that it's cat pictures. But that is what you want from us. Some of us are knocking ourselves out, but what you want, what now, friends, is cat pictures. So I don't even know why we don't just do a 45-minute slideshow of cats.
Yeah.
But no.
Cat now is what we're going to be called from now on.
Well, cat now, yes. No question mark, yes. But we have so much more to offer you, our community, and it's been great. We've been interacting with you whilst we've been away. Hello, Christoph. So the first person who says a hello to us tonight is a gentleman, and we are advertising ourselves as being hello, ladies. That sounds very saucy, doesn't it? Here we are promoting ourselves as servicing, as it were, ladies of a certain age. And our first fan tonight is a man. But there's a reason for that. It's because he's married to one of us. I'm doing it the wrong way around again. There we go. Is that the right? No, hang on. It's that way. I can never do this on the street. Which way should I be? That's it. I should be pointing my finger. Right. To my, God knows whether it's left or right, is Ribs. Say hello, Ribs, to the ladies of a certain age.
She's frozen.
Ribs got frozen. Let's leapfrog over Ribs and let's go to Shaz.
Hiya. Hello.
Hello, Shaz.
I'm just looking at Ribs now, thinking, has her husband tuning in shocked her that much?
I'm telling you what, Sharon. I'm Mel, by the way, for those of you who don't know. I did the video about skincare, which got 1/3 of the likes of the cat photo. But, you know, I'm not bitter. Oh, no, I'm not bitter. Hey, there she is. She's back.
She's back.
I'm back. Sorry, my connection's gone terrible. I don't know what's happening.
You disappeared.
It doesn't matter. You're the only one that has the support of your husband, so we're all right.
Oh.
So that's all right.
Yeah. The rest of us. But me and Sharon, you know, they started the first couple of weeks, didn't they? They started watching it, and then they just kind of went off the boil, didn't they? Our husbands. I don't know what they're doing. Some manly thing. Mine's probably watching aeroplanes nearly crashing on YouTube. So. But
my husband's just worried about what I'm going to say about him.
Mine doesn't.
Why do you think mine's watching? He's watching to check what I'm saying.
To stop you saying things about him. So, ladies, what we did was we promised our community of ladies of a certain age, and gentlemen are welcome, that, you know, we would be listening to them, learning the things that they wanted to hear from us. And I think we've all been on, as they say, a learning journey since the last episode. So I'm going to ask you one at a time. So starting with you, Sharon, what have you learned since we had a last live broadcast 3 weeks ago?
Well, I've been on. So if anyone had seen my post today, my lovely consultant, my gynecologist consultant, has told me I'm too fat to have a hysterectomy at the moment, but he will take out the lining of my womb. And when he first said this, I was so excited that I just thought, that's it.
Yes.
I'm 50 now, and I will no longer be having periods. And then I started thinking that it was a bit like losing the friend that you don't really want, but they've been around you for so long and influenced you so much. Because I worked it out that, like, and my maths might be a bit wrong here, so anyone doing calculations, please tell me if I'm wrong. But I worked out that I've spent nearly 988 weeks with my period, or worrying about my period, like half a week before, because I just think, am I coming on? Am I coming on? Am I coming on? And then like a couple of days afterwards, like, has it really gone? So like that's like a hell of a long time to spend with
that
a friend.
is, You don't like. Yeah.
And so,
it's a real drag.
And then then I started thinking, like, and I know it's that old age one about men having periods, but I'm thinking, like, would there, like, say, so I can't go swimming or do other things that I want to do and I get really bad cramps. But what about a man who, like, plays in a football league, like a football league? Can he say, like, for at least 1 week every 4 weeks, or every third, fourth week, I don't think I can play today. Like, what would his mate?
Yeah, sorry, lads.
Yeah,
I'm really sorry. I can't play. Or
you know what would happen? But they don't. None of them will be able to play, would they? Because they'd sync up like we do. So
yeah, football will be only 3 weeks out of the month.
Can you imagine them saying, like, their football kit, they got white shorts? Well, I just can't play this month. I just can't play. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just all the things, and I just thought, and because I know, like, some women. I've got a friend of mine, my best friend, and she always, like, we were just over her house one day, and she just announced this. She went, "I think PMT is just made up." I went, "What?" Like, do you know what I mean? It was just it's just that it's been the bane of my life for, like, I'm so mood swinged. I'm so, like, I live my life, like, through this roller coaster. And then it was like, I also said, like, you know, when I was 12, everyone said, you know, you now become a woman. And now I'm thinking, now what am I then? Like, am I no longer a woman? Am I? And it's even harder for me because, like, it was like, you have your periods so you can have children and you can be this woman and you can do all this. And then at 28, they went to me, "Oh, actually, you can't have kids." So then, like, the period then really became an issue because I'm doing this and I can't even.
For no reason. Yeah.
There's no benefit there.
Why didn't you take the lining of my room out when I was 28? It would have been.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I've learned. I've learned that I've been looking forward to this day since my 40th. I remember on my 40th really hoping they would give me a hysterectomy, and they wouldn't then. So I've really, really been praying for this day. And now next Friday, that's as well. It's like having a C-section. I know when it's going to happen. I know when they're going to cease to exist. And if we were all allowed out, I'm sure I would have a bit of a party for it. It would because that's how my thinking started. I started going, celebration next Friday, celebration. I haven't got periods anymore. Yeah, this is really, really good. What am I going to spend the money on? Blah blah. Oh, I'm not going to have periods anymore. Like, and then it was like this realization that it just gradually sunk in that I'm not. What's going to happen to me? And am I going to become this?
Honestly, you won't even notice that they're not there. Because, you know, I don't think about it now. I don't notice that they're not. I know I save money. I know I don't have to always have things in my handbag. I know I always don't have to be thinking, oh, is it?
Talking of things in your handbag, here's a top tip for you, which obviously is not going to be relevant for you, Mel, and not for you, Sharon.
Okay, but
for anybody else, when you go to somewhere you're going to have to go through security, don't leave your moon cup in your bag. That's my top tip for you today.
Oh, that beats your cat video, I'm sure. Moon linings and moon cups. We're really getting down to the issues.
We are.
So why? What? Because I thought of moon cup. I see. I mean, they didn't have moon cups.
But why? Why don't have it in your bag? Because it's when they tell you to take everything out of your bag, everything, and put it in a little tray. It's quite embarrassing.
Ah, okay. Not because it's made of metal and will set things off. Because
no, I had to take everything out of the bag, and then he just looked at it all and then went, "You can put it back in the bag now." I said, okay. That was pointless.
Like you knew what that thing was.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, could you not have made something up? Because I'm sure the security guard had no idea.
Well, no one didn't say anything, obviously.
Oh,
no. Okay. But then he did ask me to take the stuff out of my pockets of my coat, and I thought, was that not enough? Now I have to. Luckily, I only had dog bags and mittens in my pocket, my coat pocket, so that wasn't too.
Mittens? It's only the 6th of October.
I have mittens and gloves in every pocket of every coat because I always get cold hands.
Oh my goodness!
I thought you were going to
And
tell me
plus-
you don't want a bit of a string then.
Yeah,
That would be good. They're not, but and they've got very long.
name in the back of your coat as well.
No, but they've got very long. They've got very long wrists because none of my coats reach my wrists because I've got very long arms. So I have to have long mittens that bridge the gap. You see.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do in summer? Do you wear evening gloves?
I bet she does. She's that sort of person, isn't she? I can just imagine her in like nice long evenings.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
very
thinking-
evenly, yeah.
Mittens and moon cups could be like the name of an autobiography.
That's the next book. That's right there. Mittens and moon cups.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down actually.
Yeah,
That's amused me.
Next Edinburgh show when we
we are just
can.
workshopping here.
Mittens and moon cups. And I'll see that and I'll think, why have I written that down? But anyway.
It's a shopping list.
Yeah.
Must buy.
We go around Tesco's going, I can't see it. Don't give it to Christoph to do the shopping.
No.
Oh dear.
I just want a quick shout out to Vic, who just says,
Hello,
"No, I'm
Vic.
only 50. I think she thinks I'm older than 50." So, but then she's a whippersnapper. So when you're that age, you think everybody's older than what they are, don't you?
Well,
I
it's this
can remember
funny thing that, you know, when you look at people on the telly or you watch something or you hear about, you think, oh, I'm older now than they were when they made that program.
Yeah.
And they were really old.
Yeah.
You know, like you
Yeah.
watch, because as you know, as you can see from behind, I watch a lot of old movies, and I just think, oh my God, they look so old. Oh, she was 39.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and now I feel like, oh my God, I'm so old. But they do, you know, there's that famous thing I often talk about in Brief Encounter. Celia Johnson says to Trevor Howard, ew, we're just two middle-aged people. She was 36.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the maths here. Going,
Yeah, that would,
Yeah, all right.
it was literally middle, that would be 72. But I mean, let's be honest, 50's the new 30. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm
It
not
is,
as
yeah.
old as Celia Johnson was in 1946. I
No,
know,
you can-
50's the new 30. That's my
Yeah.
learning. I'm sharing
Yeah.
that with everybody. I'm back on the non-alcoholic cocktails. I haven't had one of those for ages, because I only drink them now during the show. So I had to go to the little shop yesterday and get some. They only had the old passions. They're not my favourites, but they're quite nice.
Mm.
So there you go. More product.
that seems like a really middle-aged person's drink, doesn't it? As
An
well?
old passion. They
An
probably
old passion.
I think Celia Johnson drank it in 1946.
Yeah. It's not as exciting as young passion, but it gets the job
No.
done.
No. I know it's got, because obviously it's a play on the words old-fashioned, but because it's
Yeah.
non-alcoholic. But it's no, it does sound middle-aged, and
Yeah.
that's how I feel right now, middle-aged. Because I've had so much technique. What I've learned in the last 3 weeks is I will never get to grips with tech. I will never get to grips with online things. They make me cry behind my eyes, so I don't want to cry in public. So I just cry behind my eyes. And Ribs is so wonderful at these things. Just goes, oh, just do this, and this. And I'm just like, how do you know that stuff? It's amazing. I am so rubbish at tech. And today when my computer broke down first thing this morning, honestly, I wasn't even crying behind my eyes. It was, I could feel the cascade coming forward. And now I've just paid for a new keyboard. And I don't know if I've been ripped off because I don't know about this shit.
Oh.
No.
Sorry, I just said shit. Sorry.
I say if anything happens, I just go, Ribs. I know I'm really sick around this. Ribs.
Ribs.
Is there any way that you can just say,
Yeah.
oh no, last time it wasn't me, was it, Ribs? We had this big thing about.
No, it wasn't actually. No,
And I was
no,
getting
it wasn't.
really angry with me myself because I was really trying to just copy like the words and like the instructions, and I was getting so angry. And then I gave it to Ribs, and Ribs went, "No, actually, it wasn't. It was a proper problem. It was like a real problem."
That's always such a relief, isn't it?
When, oh, thank God it's not me. Yeah.
It's a real problem. Because really, it should be a relief. It should be actually more worrying that it's a big problem. But no, because our egos are so fragile, we're kind of like, it's a real problem. Yay! How much? Oh, really? Okay. Have my card.
The sorry was already out of my mouth before like Ribs had even said, I'm so sorry, I can't do this. I'm so sorry that I'm a pain. I'm so sorry.
Since we've been out and about so much more now, I have been sorrying so much more, and it's terrible. Today, I went to the computer place, right? And he said, I'll need your computer for an hour because I need to take down the serial number and just check the keyboard and so on. So I said, I'll go and sit in the coffee shop across the road. They have an outdoor area. And somebody walked past me on the phone. And as he walked past, he said on the phone, look, I'm sorry. And I almost went, no, I'm so. I literally sat up and almost went, and it wasn't even me.
Oh, Mel.
I'm hopeless. I'm a hopeless case. So that's what I've learned. I'm a hopeless case. But did you enjoy my video, my creams?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I did.
I'm very evangelical about the Polish one. Honestly, everybody should get this. It's amazing. Any Polish shop, £2.99.
What Sharon and I learned from your video was that you shouldn't put night creams on. We're both like, what?
I know.
I learned that from two separate sources, completely independent of each other. What happens at night is your skin kind of just emits, it like basically excretes rubbish. And so that in the morning you wash it off. And honestly, I used to be really quite pockmarked. I had very bad acne in my 20s into my 30s. I had quite late acne. And when I stopped using night cream, it cleared up, no messing. And it's horrible at first because your skin feels horrible and tight, but as you get used to it, and I don't regret not using night cream, it really made a difference to my skin. So top tip. And again, a money saver.
So that's two top tips. No night cream. Don't keep Moon Cup in your bag.
Yes. Sharon, you have to give us a top tip now.
I don't know. I haven't got a top tip.
My top tip is my other
top tip is Ribs.
Go on. Use
my
Ribs.
Top tip is Ribs.
This is my other low-priced good thing.
Ooh.
Hot cloth cleanser. Do you know hot cloth cleanser? Liz Earle, £25 for a tube of hot cloth cleanser. Aldi do their own, and it's £3.99.
Wow.
And it's amazing.
They
only do it once a year or thereabouts, and you have to get in quick because they sell out. And I missed the slot this year because it was lockdown. I didn't go. Anyway, my sister stockpiled, and if she is watching, she'll be really angry with me for telling people she stockpiled. But on the upside, I got a parcel today with 2 of them in it because I said I'd run out. So there you go. But honestly, Aldi's face stuff is fantastic. I cannot recommend it enough. Cheapest chip.
My thing is, I haven't got an Aldi's and I haven't got a Polish shop.
We're doomed then.
I've got a Spar and a Co-op. There you go. What can I do with a Spar and a Co-op?
Oh dear.
All right. Well, when we can meet, I'll get some stuff. You need this. You need this.
Care
in your
package.
Okay. I used to just go on Tesco's and whatever is on special offer, half price, I go, oh, that'll do. So they've usually got like an expensive one on half price. So, here's a top tip. Boots, but although a lot of people do know about it, Boots roundabout, actually it's probably going to start happening soon. They have star gifts of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And like they like have all their face creams and Ted Baker stuff and everything. All goes every week. They have a star buy, and then I just buy them all for the Christmas, and they just sit away in the Christmas. But it's round about now. It will start. So but every year they have like a really big bargain that it's like 60 quid's worth down to about £25. Yeah.
I've heard their advent calendar is amazing. Has anybody ever had their advent calendar?
No.
Apparently it's amazing value. It's like all number 7 stuff. And it's 24 different things, but apparently it sells out like within days of coming out, which again would probably be around now, I guess, mid-October. But apparently the Boots number 7 advent calendar.
Do you know I haven't had an advent calendar since I was about 8 years old?
Oh,
my kids have never really had them either. I just went, I never had them. I think
I never had them to your.
Yeah.
I think I stopped doing them when they got to when probably Rachel got to about 6. I thought, oh, do I have to do this anymore? Because I can't be bothered.
God, in my house, quite the opposite. I'm doing advent calendars. I'm doing Elf on the Shelf. Thankfully, I've stopped that now. But yeah.
Oh, you're such a good.
Neither of you know what Elf on the Shelf is, do you?
I do know what Elf on the Shelf is. I do know. And everyone. So I'm like I'm not as bad as Mel. I'm not a bar humbug around Christmas, but I think Christmas starts on Christmas Eve, and then it ends the day after Boxing Day. That's me. If I had my way, the tree would go up Christmas Eve, and it would come down the day after Boxing Day. I would be happy with that.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve at 6 o'clock. I buy all this food in. Like coming up to Christmas for these 3 days, and then I have to hide it from Paul because he just eats it. Like, and I'm like, that's for Christmas. And then I make them wait until it chimes 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve, and then I get out the party food, and then Christmas has started, and that's
Christmas starts on the 1st of December and it ends on the 6th of January.
I'm with you. I'm with Sharon. No. I once years ago when I had a proper job. Not that this is improper, but when I had a proper job.
It can be very improper.
A colleague came over to visit us from Romania, and it was about halfway through December, and he came into my office and he said, "Are you British people mad?" He said, "I've just come on the bus. Every single window's got a Christmas tree in. It's only the 14th of December. What's wrong with you?" And he couldn't. I said, in Romania, the tree goes up just like you say, Sharon, Christmas Eve. That he thought we were all mad as snakes to do. And I have to say, I'm with him. It's madness. Yeah. Madness. No, not in.
Both miserable.
No, because on Christmas Eve till the end of Boxing Day, I am the most festive person. I try to do everything, like everything's Christmas with. I've even got an Emma Bridgewater Christmas set that comes out every Christmas, and I've got all the platter, and so we have different crockery, we have different, and everything.
Yeah, but that's just mad. For 3 days, you could be using it for the whole month.
Then it's not special.
It's not special
to be special. I just couldn't. It gets stored away again, and I did try. I am now looking at, actually just before we came on air, Marks and Spencer's. Someone put up Marks and Spencer's as selling candles that have got LED lights in them, and they've got pumpkins in them. I went, yeah, I need them. I need pumpkins.
You don't need them, Sherry.
They're out of stock. How have they gone out of stock already? Like, do you know what I mean? So I literally just messaged my mate and went, because we're going out to lunch on Thursday, and I went, any chance we can go to Wagamama's? Because I know she loves Wagamama's, but it's really because I can just quickly go to Blue Water and go into the Marks and Spencer's and see if they've got any in there.
Is this
Sorry,
for
Claire, if you're
Halloween?
watching this.
Is this
Yeah,
Halloween?
so yeah, because we've got like literally up the road from like literally, where I live, like up the lane is the pumpkin farm, so where everybody comes to pick their pumpkins, and it's around Rachel's birthday as well. So what we usually do, obviously we can't do it this year. The grandkids come over, they all go and pick their own pumpkin, then we bring them back down the down the lane. Down the lane, not a lake. Sometimes it's a lake when we flooded.
Yeah.
And then we all have we play apple bobbing and stuff like that, and I do that. But I will pick a theme, so it'll be pumpkins. I can't do all the black cats and the witches and everything like that. I can just do pumpkins. And at Christmas we have gingerbread. So all the candles are gingerbread flavoured and everything like. So we have
the whole
gingerbread.
house smells of gingerbread, but only for 3 days. No more.
Yeah,
That's it. And then it's back to, I don't know, cabbage. No Christmas.
1 year I spent, obviously, if Paul ever found out, Pooja was not watching, I paid for a florist to do like a gingerbread made out of flowers for the centerpiece.
Oh,
Wow.
For 3 days.
Just madness, complete madness.
So we've got to ask Ribs. Okay, so Ribs, you're doing Christmas 23 days more than the rest of us. What happens in those 20? How can you keep the excitement going over those 23 extra days?
I'm just a very jolly person. I've got loads of Christmas jumpers. I wear a different Christmas jumper, not every day. I don't have that many, but I mean, I cycle them. I've got about 5. I buy a new one every year. I've got enough Christmas earrings to wear a different pair every day. I've got flashy Christmas brooches. I've got everything. It's great. I've got the decorations up on the 1st. I always buy Christmas washing up liquid because it smells well.
I do that. I do that.
I love washing up liquid that smells different. That's the thing I really like. So yeah,
it doesn't matter what it smells of, as long as it's different than your usual washing up.
Yeah.
And only for Christmas.
Yeah, and what else? Well, I also start I do start the Christmas thing a little bit earlier than that, to be honest, because I like to eat a small slice of Christmas cake pretty much every day from about now onwards. Like you get the bars, cake bars. So I like to buy those, and I do like taste tests from different supermarkets and just have a very small slice of cup of tea. Lovely.
Oh,
I must get through about 8 or 9 before Christmas, just on my own. I'm the only one eating.
Oh, I think that's a video you need to share with the people.
Oh, do you?
Taste test, yeah. I think the miserable buggers that only do it on the 24th and 5th, like me and Sharon.
Yeah.
We want to know so that.
Well, because then when you get to that point, you know which one to buy. Yeah, I will eat more by then.
3rd of December. Let's do it. Oh, I think Ribs, that's your next video. That's your next video.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, so we're in the festive spirit already. And technically, there's only 2 more what nows till Christmas, so I suppose.
Oh my God.
Well, this is the Halloween one, then we've got fireworks one next time.
We can
Halloween one.
Yeah.
Are we doing a Halloween one? No, it'll be fireworks. Oh, this.
Yes.
Oh, should
this is the
Halloween
one.
We could do a bonfire, because people don't do bonfire night anymore, do they? It's been supplanted
really, no.
by Halloween. And bonfire night when we were kids was like a really big thing, wasn't it? Or was that just, no?
I was talking to my dad actually. Well, I don't like fireworks. But my dad I was chatting with my dad, and we were talking about guinea pigs, and he said, "Do you remember that bonfire night when I brought home 3 guinea pigs?" I don't know where he got them from. And he said, and then when we came back in from the garden, there were 6 guinea pigs because they were pregnant. We brought them home, and the baby guinea pigs are so cute. They are miniature, fully grown guinea pigs. They've got fur, their eyes are open, and they're so cute. And he said, "Do you remember that?" And I said, "Yeah, it was brilliant." And he said, "Typical child response." It was really funny. But yeah, that was the best bonfire night ever.
But that really hasn't anything to do with bonfires. But hey,
No. No, it's just we went into the garden, did some fireworks, came indoors, looked in the box.
I see. Yeah.
Twice as many guinea pigs. Brilliant. Yeah.
Okay.
I am afraid I am on a bit on the campaign that I don't think shops should sell fireworks. I'm all
No, I don't think they should.
but I'm all for the big displays and the
Me
best
too, for the big public displays.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
and
I
the
agree.
best one I ever went to was Camp Festival. It was amazing. It wasn't firework night, but it was at the end of their festival. It was at the end of Camp Festival, and they did it to like music. So they did it to "We Will Rock You" and these fireworks. And they make there's a castle in the middle of Camp Festival, and they make the fireworks look like the castle is running, got a waterfall coming down it. How they do it, I do not know. But you know, like as an adult, you go, "Oh, there's a big fireworks," and like then they started,
whatever.
and they were like that, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is really, really good! I can feel my heart going. This is like amazing." So yeah. So if anyone, when we're allowed to go to festivals again, go to Camp Festival. Make sure you wait till the end of the end of the
see the fireworks.
See the fireworks. Amazing.
Fair
Really,
enough.
really good.
Fair enough. Another top tip from the What Now crew.
We're giving out the tips.
We are awesome. I mean, my top tip for bonfire night would just be stay at home. It's cold, but the good thing about bonfire night, it's the same for me as was with Christmas. Was the food, was the sweet stuff. Did you have bonfire toffee in the south of England, or is that a northern thing?
No, we had jacket potatoes.
We had jacket potatoes and soup. And we did have toffee apples actually at bonfire night sometimes.
Oh, did you never have bonfire toffee?
No.
No, what's that?
Oh my God. I might need to get my sister to send us a care parcel. It's basically just very dark treacle. It's treacle toffee, but you don't chew it. It's it's solid like rock, like crystally. Oh, bonfire toffee.
So what do you do with it then if you don't chew it?
You suck it. It's like a boiled sweet, but it's really dark.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So it's not really toffee as such, but we called it bonfire toffee. And Parkin, the ginger cake, spicy ginger cake.
Oh yeah.
I'm losing the southerners here, aren't I?
Yeah, we're like, well,
my Parkin and my bonfire toffee. I really am losing you here. Oh no, that was the joy of bonfire night. Was Parkin and bonfire toffee. And baked potatoes came a bit later. We were quite new to baked potatoes, I think.
Oh, I thought you meant they came later. I thought you were having your pudding and then you were having your jacket potatoes later.
No, I mean maybe in other households, but no, we just really didn't do baked potatoes until we went to until there were public bonfires. But you see, there's no bonfires now, is there? Nobody has a fire.
No,
that's true.
And no kids.
You have bonfires if you have like a proper display though. Blackheath always has a big bonfire.
Oh, because across the road from us in Alexandra Palace, which is like one of the big ones, they don't bother with the bonfire now. It's just fireworks.
I'm sure that Blackheath still have the bonfire. I could be wrong, but I'm sure they still have a big bonfire.
Okay.
I mean, I could come up with a couple of reasons why we should blow up Parliament this year.
Yeah.
I know. I feel.
If it wasn't such a lovely building and we've just spent millions like refurbishing it.
Oh, and they barely scratched the surface. There's millions more to be spent because they talked about moving to York, didn't they? And the House of Lords went, "Oh no, we're not going up to the north."
That was like uncanny then.
I know.
Really,
I know. It was like they were in the room, and So I'm up to. Oh, Nikki's saying the Great Lines has a bonfire, but it's cancelled. I don't know where Great Lines. Is that near?
It's Gillingham.
That's Gillingham.
There you go. But everything's cancelled. I know, because we're all going to be.
Yeah.
Well, tell me what's happening lockdown-wise in your areas. Are you on local special measures?
No. No, we're not on. We're quite low. We're like really, really low, which is really good because
that's great.
We like to keep it low. But it is doubling. It is although it's low. It was 6 and now it's like 12, 13, so it is
Okay.
doubling. But I'm going out to my first. So I'm going out on Friday up to Bethnal Green to go to the backyard club. But I'm not going to go by transport. We're going to stay overnight. You know, like everything, you just like weigh up the pros and cons, don't you?
Yeah.
Like and then it was like weigh up the pros and cons. A night away without the kids. Yeah, we're staying up in London.
Yeah.
Sod COVID, we're staying up in London.
Jolly good. Jolly good.
Yeah, we're going to drive up there.
So Nikki's saying Medway's fine at the moment. So
Medway's fine, we are good.
But I don't know about London. I thought we'd be locked down again by now. Honestly, I genuinely thought we would, but depends on the borough maybe. But I think we might be locked down soon, ladies. So you may be my only contact with the outside world on Joke Pit once a month.
Oh no,
that is like a bad place to be.
Yeah.
Although at least I won't be on my monthly, so I won't be hormonal. We'll be all right.
That's true. We won't have to wait and go, oh, is she in a good mood? Is she in a bad mood?
Yeah,
no, she'll always be good.
Because what the viewers don't know is that me and Ribs have to have this conversation every freaking time we did. That's why we went to once a month, so it wouldn't coincide with Sharon's monthlies. But now,
now it's fine. Yeah.
And if you can say, look, I get little spots, and it's like it knows it's like it knows that this is going to be the last time. So it's just giving me a massive spot. And I was going to get the Oxy 10 out on it. Do you remember the Oxy 10, Mel? We were speaking about that burns your face off. Not only does it
it burns the skin around the spot and leaves an intact spot in the middle. That's what I remember. And
it was the chemical pill before chemical pills even existed.
On the subject of periods, I've noticed that when I have my period, that's when I have X-rated dreams.
It's so
I don't know if that's just me. And I think it's my body going, you failed again. This is what you need to be doing. We're having to get rid of this lining. You haven't made a baby. Remember.
It is one of the signs.
Life.
It's definitely one of the signs that I know it's that time of the month, because I will go, he looks very nice.
Yeah, and then you think, oh, maybe I could. And then you think, oh, maybe I could. And then you go to Lou and go, oh, no. That's not them.
Oh my God. So basically your dreams are telling you should be leading a more pornographic life.
And my dreams also like to suggest, that remind me of the what to do, but they also like to do suggestions of who to do, and they're never very practical.
Are they like celebrities and things?
Yeah, usually.
Is it that Jason bloke?
Yeah, Jason Momoa often.
That's it. I was going to call him Jason Moana, but that's a very different thing altogether. As you can see, I'm up to speed with popular culture. Unless it's got Cary Grant on it, not really interested.
No.
I
used to have Cary Grant on my bedroom wall.
Did you? You had Cary Grant on your bedroom wall?
Cary Grant and Buddy Holly.
Really? Did you like them both, or were they just there?
No, I loved them. I got really obsessed with Buddy Holly. Like, I must have gone and seen the Buddy Holly show, like, I don't know how many times. I was just, like, as a kid when we had the cassette player, I would just put in Buddy Holly songs all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just used to watch Doris Day, Cary Grant, and Buddy Holly.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that cheers my soul. Yes, a little bit of nostalgia. Love a bit of Doris Day.
And then it changed to Ben Elton and Rick Mouse. So that's what.
Carries out, Rick Mails in. Yeah.
Round about the time
Rick Mail was on your wall as a pin-up.
Yeah. Was it? He's really nice. Well, he was really nice. Did you not think he was nice?
No, not in that way. Oh.
No.
Oh my God, she's
Oh,
gone.
no, you can't
disgusting.
like Rick Mail. You see it? I'm just gonna go, oh, he was fab, because then I go,
How dare you?
oh my God, no, Rick Mail. I mean, oh God, I'm gonna go out there and say no to Rick Mail. No, wasn't for me. Wasn't for me.
I'll tell you, to really, like, God, I can't believe I'm going to say this, is if I do that, will she come back?
I'm back.
Gone in the wrong
Sorry.
way. Kane, if you're there, we need to swap over because I don't have to swap over.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Don't worry. We thought Sharon had cut you off when you said you didn't like it.
No. I went to tell you who I had on my wall, and then the internet cut me off. Apparently, I'm not allowed to share it.
Well.
On my wall was Morton Harkett from
Oh,
that age group. Oh my God.
Yeah. And also Andrew Ridgeley from Wham, who was definitely the one to fancy, and not George Michael. I knew.
Me too. But me and my friend, like, this is really embarrassing, and I really hope there's nobody out there watching, because this is really bad. So me and my friend used to pretend that we were married to Arthur Smith and Phil Nice. And we used to pretend like we'd come home from school. we was about 16, so we was already going to comedy club. So it was like, and we used to pretend, because she's going to kill me if she ever watches it. Like, we used to say, "Is Arthur coming with you? Is Phil coming with you?" Like, we used to really.
Oh my God.
This is why we got bullied at school.
No, do you think?
Have you told Arthur Smith this? Does he know this?
I'm
going to
send him the video.
Yeah.
He already knows. And we used to because he used to have the TV show with Phil Nice, and then Arthur sang it to me when he come and did Much Laughter Meets. He was when he was down at the Fork, we were singing M1, what fun, from London up to Leeds.
Nobody else will remember that except you, Sharon. Have you seen Nikki commented that she only has pornographic dreams about people she knows, and they're always the ugly ones.
Oh,
well, at least they're getting.
Well, you do often. You do often have a dream, though, don't you? You wake up in the morning, and you're like, "Oh, what does that mean?"
It sounds like Nikki has that on a nightly basis.
Wow.
We'll ask about that when the camera's off.
Yeah.
And Christoph says Ribs has great taste in men. There you go. So
there you go.
Yeah. Morton Harkett and her husband. So there you go. And Andrew Ridgeley. No, I was, as a teen, I had ABBA on my wall for a long time.
Oh.
Even after they were, I've still got the posters here. I can't remember where I put them. I have still. I'm going to give you a tour through my memorabilia collection next time.
Wow.
I've still got my rosette that I bought in 1978 with my pocket money, and then slowly they came down, and the old movie stars went up, and now, you can see even now, because I'm in my new location. I've got probably too small to see, but I've got Cary Grant up there above the bookshelves twice. And I've still got plenty of old movie stars. I've got Charles Boyer here to my left, and I've got Jimmy Stewart over there to my left. So, no. So, the old movie stars are still there.
Yeah. Well, they should be.
Posters. I basically still do posters like a teenager.
Why not?
Except they're in frames, and they're quite valuable.
Yeah.
But they're still posters.
But apart from that.
Yeah. So it's nearly time to go, ladies. It's nearly time to go. I don't know. Do you feel we've serviced our community? That sounds rude, doesn't it?
That does sound rude.
After that last chat, I really don't think is the right thing we should say.
No, serve our community. But community, what in our community? Listen, if you're out there and you're watching or you're listening, or you just happened across us because your tech broke down. you know, let us know what you want. We'll keep putting videos. And
Nick-
look at this from Nikki.
Oh. Really? They did not have a fan club. What crazy thing is that? I bet they've got one now.
Who didn't have a fan club in the 80s?
I used to have like those leather things around my wrists, like they did for ages. That sounds dodgy. Just leather things around your wrists.
You're back to them dreams again, Riv.
And I was vegetarian, but I just but I love them so much. I must copy them secretly. I wouldn't wear leather shoes, but I had leather around my wrist. Yeah. I used to wear them all the time in the bath. I never took them off. Yeah.
It's just because I've just finished watching Harlots last night. I've binge watched 2 series of Harlots.
I need to watch that.
I've only watched one series. Don't care about the second one yet.
Yeah, and I think you have to get over the first 2 episodes, because the first 2 episodes I thought were a bit, and then after the first, I stuck with it, and then it was really, really good. So yeah,
it's good. Yeah.
Okay, that's one.
It's nice to watch something with women all in the main cast, isn't it? I mean, there's a few men.
It's completely women focused. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
But they are servicing men, but
no, they are. That's not what this is about. People are going to tune in and get the wrong idea entirely. Also, our bosoms are not heaving nearly enough.
No.
It's Harlots, they're going
I'm sure
like that the whole time.
I'm sure the little crepe. It's all crepe, so I don't.
Mine's I still haven't got a bra on, so that's why.
Is that why we can't see them?
Otherwise, it would be heaving up here.
Like below the line, as it were. Well, I think we've really served our community.
One to think of. Yes, I think
we've served our community enough now. They need a month to go away and digest all of that. But yeah, do let us know. Comment somewhere. Tell us what you'd like to see. I'm going to do some more cut price skincare and makeup things because let's be honest, none of us have got a lot of money right now.
That's true. Yeah.
Especially with Christmas coming up, because I mean, Ribs is going to be skint because she's got 27 days of celebrating to do. So we need to keep it cheap.
But luckily, I've got no family to buy any presents for, so that's okay.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Does your son know that's the case?
No. No, he's asking for something, a virtual reality, a VR headset or something hideously expensive. But anyway.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I teach my family the value of Christmas for them 3 days. It's all about just the family being together.
It's supposed to be about Jesus, Sharon.
What, in my household? Can you imagine in my household? It's like just
it's the baby Jesus. It was the only time of year you enjoyed going to church because it was all about baby Jesus, and the priest would give you chocolates at the end of Mass. So,
but I told you what Rachel did. Rachel went to the church for church service and walked up to the vicar and went, "Don't even know why we're coming. It's all made up, It's just a story."
Excellent.
And the funniest thing was, Paul's chest just really puff out proud.
My daughter.
Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones, all made up. On that blasphemous note, I think we probably should take our leave. We will be back on, I believe it's November the 3rd, which is the first Tuesday of November. I believe it's the 3rd. Am I correct in saying that?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Do I need to look it up in my paper diary because I'm an old person, but I'm pretty 100% sure it is November the 3rd. I've got it in my paper diary. We'll
be doing posts anyway, so you can
we will be posting daily between now and then, as we've got a schedule and we're very organised.
Oh, I told people. I thought they were going to think we.
Oh no, it's spontaneous, entirely spontaneous. Forget I said that.
And if they want us to review, we are quite happy to review stuff.
Good.
I'm really thinking I need to start reviewing this Tenor Lady stuff now because I now don't want a little bit of wee to I can't remember what
you,
the
no.
slogan is. Stop me.
A little bit of me, we won't stop me.
What maybe?
That-
Maybe you'll find bladder leak underwear that's also pretty. Is it pretty? These are the big questions. And if anybody has any cut price skincare they'd like Tightwad me to review, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to even go to Lidl, even though, be honest, their face cream, don't do it. But other things, happy to go there. And Polish
And
shop.
finally, for next Sunday, get your stick insect pictures ready. We've done cats, now we're going to do stick insect.
It's going to be a popular one. Start early. So from me, Mel Byron, from Ribs Norman, and from Shaz Jackson, it's ta-ra for this month. See you next month. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.